Hello guys, Rob here. I want to cover some news that was recently brought to my attention from an article while doing my daily check of EOSnewswire.1. Check out EOSnewswire.1 for all the latest EOS and EOS IO related news. But before we get into that, let's take a quick look at the voice countdown timer. We have 32 days to go until voice beta launch, so almost a month now. Continues to tick away. It's getting closer and closer. So the news I want to cover is down in the Google News section. Number of EOS mainnet accounts hits milestone. EOSio version 2.0 release. So the EOS mainnet is now over a record 1.7 million accounts. If we take a look at blocks.io, we can see over 1.7 million accounts now. A big milestone, chugging closer and closer to that 2 million account number. Now this data was first reported by DAppTotal, and on DAppTotal that brings me into the next part of the article, which is the EOS IO 2 release back on a couple days ago on January 10th. This release has been updated to a stable EOS IO version 2.0 with security, stability, and miscellaneous fixes. EOS IO 2.0 is a big one. Looking at the EOS IO version 2.0 release notes from GitHub, you can see just how busy Block 1 has been and how big this update is. If we scroll down to the changes, look at all of these. So this update is going to be huge. If we look back at DAppTotal, the reason right now that EOS is in congestion mode and users with low stakes are having trouble sending is because EOS is being utilized. While you can agree or disagree on how it's being utilized, it is being utilized. Compared to both Tron and Ethereum down here, it looks like they're doing nothing because EOS, when compared to EOS, EOS is doing so many more transactions than both of those. And the main benefit to EOS IO 2.0 is the effect it is going to have on CPU. If we take a look at an EOS jungle testnet of EOS 2.0, I tweeted this out and put it on the YouTube community a few months back. You can see the drastic improvement in execution time or CPU time. Before EOS 2.0, we're up in that 4.5 to 5 millisecond range. After, under 0.5, under half a millisecond in time. So with EOS IO 2.0, each EOS you have can perform many more transactions because each transaction is going to take less CPU. So something that used to take 4.5 to 5 milliseconds is now taking under 0.5 milliseconds. If you only have 5 milliseconds of CPU time, back here, before 2.0, you could only do one transaction if the transaction took 5 milliseconds of CPU time. With EOS 2.0 and under half a millisecond, that 5 milliseconds can now get you 10 over 10 transactions. And this is one of the main reasons I love EOS IO. What other blockchain do you see improvements like that? Just from this testnet chart, a 10x improvement, over 10x improvement. You just don't see that, and that's why EOSio 2.0 is going to be so big when it hits mainnet. So you combine EOSio 2.0 with the Rex fix that got MSIG approved, I think last week. I'll be covering that in probably my next video or an upcoming video. There continues to be improvements. While yes, there is the quote-unquote congestion still, that's not because EOS is broken, because EOS is being used. I mean, going back to DAppTotal here, you can't even, it looks like Ethereum and Tron are just at zero because of how much more is happening on EOS right now. Though a majority of these EOS transactions are from quote-unquote mining, it really isn't that much different from the majority of Tron transactions being dice game transactions. With a dice game, you hit the spin button, maybe or maybe not you win. With mining, you hit the send button or the mine button, and you win 100% of the time. And I get asked all the time, when will the EOS CPU issue be fixed? The Rex improvements just got approved. EOS IO 2.0 is coming up. And my response to them always is, what are you trying to do? If you're trying to send a transaction, use blocks or EOS Authority. That right there alone combined gets you 10 transactions a day, at least. If you're trying to interact with the DApp, what DApp is it? A lot of the DApps pay for users' resources now, so users don't even have to worry about CPU. So if you are having issues not being able to do something on EOS right now, let me know down in the comments below, what is it? So that's it for this one, guys. It's great to see accounts continue to be added even during this time of quote-unquote congestion on EOS. Over 1.7 million, continuing to inch closer to that 2 million account mark on the EOS mainnet. And everyone should be excited for EOS IO 2.0. This is going to be the biggest jump yet in improvements on all EOS IO chains that continue to take updates from Block 1, which includes the Telos blockchain. Are you on Telos yet? Telos offers free accounts and also amazing Rex returns right now, thanks to the Telos Economic Development Plan, supplying an extra 1 million TLOS per month to Rex stakers. Check out the link in the description to get your free account here on either desktop, mobile, or using the Telegram bot. And once you have some Telos, learn how to stake them in Rex and take advantage of those close to 18% Rex returns right now using Squirrel Wallet and Scatter. This message on Telos is brought to you with the support of the Telos community via the worker proposal system. But that's it for me for this one, guys. Check out eosnewswire.one for all the latest EOS IO news and the voice countdown. I'll see you guys in the next one.